It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's your boy PLAX9 back with another episode of the 3 on PLAXtv. And in this episode, I'll be talking about DeAndre Ayton. After the 2021 playoffs finals where the Suns played the Bucks and the Bucks won the championship, I was very high on DeAndre Ayton. Maybe because of his performance, maybe because I wasn't paying a whole bunch of attention to him, but I was very high on DeAndre Ayton. Then reports started to come out that he wasn't very serious about basketball, and basketball wasn't his number one priority, even though he was a starting center in the NBA. Some people was even saying he spent more time on 2K than he did working on his game. A bunch of stuff was coming out, but I was still high on DeAndre Ayton after his performance in 2021 in the playoffs and in the finals. And then in that offseason, the Suns didn't pay him. And I was surprised. I was like, why wouldn't the Suns pay him? Like, he's a premier big in the league. He played great in the playoffs and in the finals. Why wouldn't they pay him? I was very confused. And then most recently, I just brought up DeAndre Ayton with my buddy Angel, and he enlightened me to certain things about DeAndre Ayton, which made me question, is DeAndre Ayton a bum? Have I been hoodwinked? Have I been bamboozled? Have I been tricked? Which made me kind of look into it a little bit. DeAndre Ayton was the first pick in the 2018 draft. And since then, in his rookie year, he averaged 16.3 points, 10.3 rebounds, and 0.9 on blocks. So just under a block a game. Which for a rookie big, that's not bad. 16-10 and basically a block is pretty good, right? In 2019-2020, he averaged 18 points, 18.2 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks. Again, pretty good, especially for a sophomore. That's pretty good numbers. In 2020-2021, he took a dip in points. I believe that's when Chris Paul got there. I'm not 100% sure, but he averaged 14.4 points. He took a dip in rebounds, too, at 10.5 rebounds and 1.2 blocks. So from the previous year in 2020, he took a dip from 1.5 to 1.2 in blocks. So he went down in every statistic. He went down 4 points in points. He went down a full rebound in rebounds and about 0.3 on blocks. In 21-22, I think 2020-2021 was the year they went to the finals too. In 21-22, he averaged 17.2 points, so he went up in points. He went down in rebounds. He went down to 10.2 rebounds, and he went down to 0.7 blocks. Okay. And then in 2022-2023, he averaged 18 points, so he went up in points again by 1 point. He went down again in rebounds to 10 rebounds flat per game, and he went down to 0.8 blocks. Now, he definitely regressed, definitely from 2020 to 2021, and just from 2019, 2020 in general, he regressed, mainly defensively and on rebound. His scoring has relatively stayed the same, but my buddy Angel brought to my attention that does he really get his own buckets? Like, he doesn't post up. Most of his points, like Rudy Gobert, come from pick and roll, lobs, or putbacks. And on a team where, even though KD just got there, but on a team where he had Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant, which makes him the third to fourth option offensively, he regressed defensively as well. So you're not the number one option on offense, or number two or number three option on offense. You can't go and get your own bucket. Your rebounding is regressing, and you're not playing defense. Which, in a sense, if you want to check out my Rudy Gobert video, makes you worse than Rudy Gobert. Now, you're not making the same amount of money as Rudy Gobert, so it's not as much of robbery as Rudy Gobert, but you are looking a little bit bummy because, again, you can't get your own bucket. Most of your points is off pick and rolls, lobs, or just being open because you have other scorers out there. You're not getting a whole bunch of rebounds, which you should be because you're not scoring, so you should be getting more rebounds. And your defense is just steadily progressing, regressing, so you're not even playing defense. So you're not rebounding a lot and you're not playing defense and you're not scoring. So or you're not getting your own buckets. So what are you doing? Exactly. I was very high on DeAndre Ayton, but after that conversation with my friend, he brought me to light that for a first pick, you're not doing much. You're not really contributing to your team on the defensive end or rebounder, which where you should be because you have KD, you have Devin Booker, you had Chris Paul. Even before then, you had Chris Paul and Devin Booker, which still made you the third option offensively, but you can't get your own bucket. Devin Booker and Chris Paul are helping you get your buckets. That's where you step up on defense and rebounding, and you're regressing. I'm confused. I don't know. Which, and like my buddy said, he's Rudy Gobert with less defense and less rebounding, which is bad. Because I think Rudy Gobert is a bum. But at the very least, he rebounds and plays defense at the bare minimum. He's really not even doing that. Which begs me to ask the question, is DeAndre Ayton a bum? Which begs another question, is he a bust as a first pick? I don't know. I'm leaning towards yes, after being very high on him for a long time, but I think I just wasn't paying attention now that I think about it. But let me know in the comments down below, am I tripping? Or am I making sense? Because the news did come out that he doesn't take basketball seriously, and he spends more time on 2K than he does getting better at basketball, and he really doesn't care about basketball like that. So if that's true, that adds merit to his regression statistically, his attitude on the court, and why the Suns didn't pay him when I thought they should have. But we'll see this year because now he not only has Devin Booker, but he has Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. So maybe he will step up on rebounding and defense this year because now he has three guys that score. He won't touch the ball really unless it is a pick and roll or he's wide open, which he will be because he got three scorers with him. So we'll see. Maybe he will improve in this offseason. And during the season next year, maybe we'll get 2 blocks a game and 13 rebounds a game. Let's see. We'll see. If not, he's a bum. But let me know in the comments down below. Am I tripping? Do you think I'm being a little too hard on DeAndre Ayton? Is my buddy Angel being too hard on DeAndre Ayton? Or do you agree with us? Let me know in the comments down below. I got to have Angel on the 3 because he likes basketball like I do, and he has some really outrageous takes, but also good takes at the same time. So comment down below if you guys want to see Angel. He'll probably be on here at some point regardless, but let me comment down below if you want to see my boy. And let me know in the comments down below what you think of my opinion on DeAndre Ayton, on our opinion on DeAndre Ayton. But make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. And most of all, YouTube, I love you guys. Peace out.
It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Yeah. Yeah.